Neat freak Megan is driving Daryl bananas.
How's that, master?
I don't like dust. I don't like mess. I don't like cat hair everywhere.
And nutty Daryl is just a big ol' ham. So when a new baby enters the picture, does the ham get totally smoked?
It was absolutely scary as
Daryl and Megan know how to make each other crazy, but instead of talking about it, they hide behind a cloud of jokes. When a new member joins their comedy troupe, will their jokes finally bomb? Our panel of birthdays experts will be watching closely over the next 6 weeks. Relationship guru and woman about town, Josie Vogels. Supermom with a watchful eye, Kathy Buckworth. And the man who's always psyched and ready to go, Dr. Irvin Wolkoff.
Well,
let's say 3 outfits a day.
3 outfits a day?
Oh yes, for Megan and Daryl, it was love at first cringe.
She happened to be sitting on the subway across from me.
He happened to be stalking me, is basically
Was never
the real
charged.
story. Initially, I thought Daryl was such a geek.
Now, where oh where would she get that idea?
My name is Daryl. I do collect action figures. That
Dolls.
is correct.
Ah, gotcha.
These are action figures. If you look on a box, it says action figure. Nowhere does it say doll.
It's ridiculous. They're dolls, and they're dolls that kids play with. They're dolls that adults play with. You know, I understand this, but they're dolls.
I should get one of those signs and put it on the wall that says action figure. Some of these make noise, and they move. Some of them say things.
Semantics aside, Megan's more concerned where these, action figures reside.
This is the man basement, the problem that is taking over my house.
But when their baby arrives, Daryl's basement is slated for a radical transformation.
Slowly but surely, it'll be the baby's playroom.
I guess I'll be on the porch with my action figures.
Man room might be the wrong word for it. Maybe boy room.
You know what? They make me laugh, but you know what? You need a sense of humor when you have a baby. I think a sense of humor is a good thing about them.
15-2, 15-4, and 2-6.
Where's 15-2?
6 and 6 is 15, yes?
No, Cheater von Heusen.
Megan and Daryl's impending parenthood is scaring them silly.
I think the baby will completely 360 my life.
My concern is our relationship that we have now is going to change. So what do we do next time when we start playing crib and there's a baby here?
I don't want to keep things quiet just because.
That's fine, I agree. 8.
Because really, cribbage should be reserved for the wild and childless.
As long as we maintain the relationships that we have now and the lightheartedness that we have together, we will be fine.
And even though they keep telling themselves this, deep down they know they've got some issues to deal with.
Both of our parents divorced and remarried.
Daryl and I both came from split homes.
They've seen marriages that haven't worked a lot.
And this makes Megan and Daryl very nervous because they want to break the curse. Enter the marriage counselor.
Have a seat.
Thank you so much for coming here to see us.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
But as it turns out, there are other issues afoot. For one, Megan is a neat freak, and Daryl cannot keep up to her standards.
So if I followed you guys around, that's what I would see.
You would see me clean all 3 rooms.
You'd see Megan be mental.
As soon as I clean it up, it's dusty again, and that just pisses me off and frustrates me. So it's still an issue for me, as far as I'm concerned, for when the baby arrives. I'm not 100% convinced that chores and responsibilities will be divided evenly.
Let's be honest, if it's not to Megan's standard of cleanliness, we know she's going to do it again.
So Megan's dust-free desires seem to be one bone of contention with the couple. But Megan's mother, a failed marriage veteran, spots another problem.
The way they communicate is sort of banter.
So yes, I'm very excited for the birth of our baby. Wow, am I excited.
I wonder if it's a reticence to be affectionate in an obvious way.
You know, the mother's concerned that maybe that's going to be a problem, but I think they kind of use it as a way to sort of say what they're really feeling in a kind of gentle, humorous way, and it can work.
Well, you know, nice try, you two. Daryl is just the best little kid you'll find fathering a baby this week.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think he's the only one with issues if you want to go there. I mean, she's
Let's go.
vacuuming
while
he's drilling.
It'll be interesting to see how she deals with it, whether she just rolls with it or whether it just drives her absolutely crazy.
Today is baby Josh's homecoming.
Daddy's new at this.
Welcome home. Hello, hello. Hello, Joshua. How are you?
Megan is moved by the occasion.
He's beautiful.
You are pretty cute, buddy.
He is pretty cute.
I can't believe you came out of me.
He is pretty cute.
But emotion only causes Daryl to amp up the goofball routine.
I gotta go downstairs, watch some TV if that's all right.
Yeah,
Have a couple
dream on.
beers.
But Daryl can't go into his room and play because Josh's bum is a priority.
But you're like my test project, eh? I've never done this before.
Welcome to fatherhood.
As soon as you take off his clothes, he's gonna cry. He's petrified to change diaper.
Be good for daddy, okay? This is very nerve-wracking.
Take the whole thing off.
First diaper change was absolutely scary as it's pooping then.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, there's a poop.
Holy what am I wiping that with? Holy crap. Where's those holy crap. Where's the wipes?
Did you bring the wipes, sir?
I don't know where they were. Holy crap. Peeling that diaper back and seeing that gooey poop.
You're scaring Daddy.
I'm not gonna lie that I might gag here. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I mean, I've never seen it before, but to see that poop, I was caught off guard. Oh my God. I can wipe my own bum, but I don't know how to wipe the baby's bum.
And so begins the longest recorded diaper change in history, which only proves to Daryl that he's in way over his head.
I'm not worried about his foot, I'm worried about throwing up on him. Oh, I got poo on my finger.
You don't need 800 wipes.
They're free, aren't they?
There's still poo there.
Yeah, I just saw that.
No, look.
I love this kid to death, but I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
I gotta tell you, that took a long time, that diaper change, but it took me a long time with the first one. I knew a guy who had to duct tape the diaper shut to get it to go. He had poo in his
works for
fingers,
you.
big deal. I've had poo in my mouth during a diaper change, okay? So I don't think that
Thanks
this is
for sharing.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big, I love the way he just dove right in.
And this poor fellow is scared to death of the responsibilities of adult maleness. The jokes are good, humor's good. He wants to be a supportive father and a good husband. And I think he believes he can't do this.
Hi, Smiley.
Baby Josh has been home for only 1 week, and it didn't take long for his stuff to creep into the man room.
It's done. Perfect. Put him on it.
I don't think so. Side to side, yeah, is what I said. Side, side. Two sides, side to side.
This is side to side. This is across.
Oh my God. Daddy doesn't know what side to side means. It happens.
I know what a bitch is. This really doesn't fit into my man basement, by the way.
Yeah, well, it does now. You can start by taking these down.
No one? What's left?
A kid's room.
This is a souvenir, by the way. It's probably worth millions, I'm sure.
Oh, poor Daddy.
This is like my life closing.
Oh my God. When we have a kid, you lose the man room. That's it. That's the deal.
It's not only Daryl that's being put out. In this house, if you're a cat, you're second fiddle.
I'm gonna kill you.
I think Megan has the disdain for them rather harshly.
It's petrifying that they can just jump into his bed. The cats were my life. You know, they would sleep with us every night. Now they take the back seat. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you. You think I'm joking? Oh my God. And again. Get out!
But it looks like Finnegan has other ideas.
Megan, what are you doing?
Daryl, the friggin' cat is in here. Haha, funny. Haha. Okay, here comes death. Yeah, get out, get out. Oh, close the door.
Josh is born. You are just second bit characters in a bad play. I'm sure Megan would like to get rid of them, but I can't. I won't be able to. Right? But I'll always be here for you. Where are you going? Stay. Love me. As long as Josh can flick them in the nose once or twice, we golden. Right, baby?
Things are tough all around, but they're about to get worse for poor Daryl. While Megan takes care of baby Josh, he's been reassigned.
Have I been the helpful husband? Yes, in my eyes. In Megan's eyes, no.
Megan, I'm trying to vacuum, but it's not working.
How's that, master?
Did you do the haul?
I cleaned it up a little bit.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I just missed some. I was in a hurry.
You missed all of it.
My wife's neurology.
Daryl's finished to his satisfaction, but what about Megan?
It took you 4 hours to clean exactly what up here? You didn't mop in here.
I
You
didn't mop in
didn't
here.
clean the couch or chairs.
I-
Daryl thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I have standards that are unattainable.
For Megan, if you want something done right, you do it over again.
Friggin' cats. Good job, Daddy.
These two, in addition to dirt and boys' rooms and vacuum cleaning, really need to be talking about the transition, how frightening it is to do without a background that shows you how to be married.
Yeah, but I mean, my concern is that Megan's not being very supportive of him.
Yeah, I was just
It's like, oh, you can't clean well enough, and I got to do it myself.
What has to happen is she has to go ahead and clean if she wants to, but don't criticize him at the same time.
She keeps saying he's new to this, he's new to this. So then, like, help him out.
It's been 2 weeks of baby time, but today Daryl's back at work, and Megan has drafted her sister Jen to pick up the slack.
I'm super excited about becoming an aunt. AJ, I've already given myself a name, actually. Auntie Jen.
Thanks for helping, dude. No problem.
Megan and I have been around kids a lot, so I think, knew a little bit more what to expect.
Getting a little wet. You got a little soap under your nose there, bud.
Good job, buddy. Now you're gonna pee on me, right?
Pee on Mommy. Don't pee on Auntie Jen.
What a team.
Okay, we're done.
And when Daryl returns home, he discovers he's lost his place in the starting lineup. But Daryl isn't amused.
Thanks for coming over, Jen. Bye-bye. Take care. He doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. He can feel your whiskers.
The breastfeeding pillow.
I don't know what it is, dude.
Right there.
Sisters are for.
Seriously.
Let's go downstairs, boys, and hang out in the man basement.
Daddy's a bit slow.
To me, it looks like Daryl already has his official role in the family. He doesn't do anything well. He's the goof, he's this, he's that. His role is he's our schmuck.
But you have to remember, these are people, they have a new baby, they're operating on zero sleep, okay? So they're having fights that wouldn't exist in their real world before. You know, they're talking about things that wouldn't have occurred to them.
Yeah, but their
before.
real world now is without the sleep
Yeah.
and with the poop and with the messy house. This is it.
They're both kind of scared, but they're not really talking about the real reasons why they're scared to each other.
Daryl may be feeling inadequate during the day, but he's faring even worse at night.
There's this thing that I have where when Josh is sleeping, I can't go to sleep because my mind tells that I can't fall asleep because if something happens to him, then there's going to be problems. So in the hospital, this is where it started. You know, you want to be a supportive father and a good husband, but I was feeling a little bit not with it.
He had a bit of a breakdown, and at about 3 o'clock in the morning, he started to get really upset and say, I can't do this. Like, I don't know who I am, and I don't know where I am, and I'm...
Walked to the room I thought was Megan, realized that this is where my wife or baby was. Was like, I can't do this. If we're gonna have to be functioning, I'm not gonna be able to do this.
He was freaking me out. He went really pale, and you could tell it was devastating to him. He hasn't slept at all through this entire time.
My mind is telling me that I need to be awake for him at all times. I have this really eerie feeling in my mind that something's gonna happen to him, so I need to get over that. I think I'll be tired for the next 15 years or so.
But the next day isn't going to be any easier for Daryl. When it comes to the official marking of the feet, baby Josh loses it.
Okay. We've never heard him like that before. Okay.
When he screams, he freaks me out. Like he had a bit of a wail. It was absolutely deafening and sort of like, whoa.
The loudest you've ever been, ever.
Seeing him in any sort of distress makes me uneasy.
Daryl's very new to all baby things.
You okay?
You smell good, though.
All right, let's see what's in the fridge. I think I've got a beer left.
Not sleeping and crying. This is the rest of our lives.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It's been 3 weeks since the birth, and one man's toys are being replaced by a smaller man's.
There's pillows and blankets and toys and pictures of lions on the wall, so it's not really manly anymore. Now it's like a small daycare. This is all for you, Josh. My little action figures can take a backseat for a couple months. There we go. One shelf at a time. I'm gonna dress like this when I'm old. So you know, Megan. That's right. I'm gonna be fat and wearing a jumpsuit. You're gonna love it.
While Daryl seems to be in control of his toys downstairs, havoc's being wreaked upstairs.
We had a little incident with the bathroom. There was water coming through the ceiling in the dining room.
That's like a dream for people with a newborn baby.
So we decided that we would just renovate the bathroom. The renovating factor drives me nuts, you know, the dirt, the construction phase, you know, it's all over the house.
You were vacuuming his crib?
No?
Josh, what goes on when I'm not here?
It does, what?
We can't do much about it.
Well, we have to go. I can't be around this. He can't be around this.
Okay, so we'll go to your mom's.
No, we'll go to Jen's.
Right?
Uh-oh, not the ideal situation for Daryl.
I think we should go to your mother's myself.
We're going to Jen's.
Are you putting your foot down?
With that, Daryl is left with no choice but to pack up his self-esteem and head on over to Wonder Auntie's house.
Was that grin your teeth and bear it kind of thing?
How many of everything do we need?
And for once, Megan and Daryl see eye to eye on something.
Bit of a pain in the butt. I mean, we gotta not only get ourselves over there, but obviously Josh's stuff and his clothes and diapers.
It's a big pain in the ass and sort of a nightmare, but you know, we have to just sort of go, okay, it'll be done in 2 weeks and we'll be home again.
Okay, boys, watch the house.
Of all the places to go, to take him over to Auntie Jen.
I totally understood why she wanted to go to her sisters instead of her mother's, and I also totally understand why he wanted to go to a mom's house, because at a mom, he's going to be treated like a kid again.
When the couple arrives at Jen's house, it's all fun and games for the two sisters.
For me, being at Jen's has been great. It's an extra person that I can give Josh to, and she's obsessed with him, so any chance she gets to hang on to him and play with him.
Who needs donuts?
She shouted.
That's right. Who needs donuts when you've got love?
But again for Daryl, he's the odd man out.
Daryl being here is something different.
There are no lids for any of your stupid Tupperware.
You have to look. It's all in here. It's just not organized.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit because you forget.
It's not his house, you know? It's not his rules, and it's not his castle anymore.
Where does this go? Where does this go?
It goes in the cupboard.
Well, that's a stupid place to put it.
He and Jen constantly have personality conflicts.
Well, I can't help the fact that you're short.
Can't help the fact that you're ugly either.
He's an only child. I don't think he gets how close Jen and I are. That one? Babe, we picked the color.
You picked the color of our bathroom and I don't have anything to add.
No.
So I love it. It's awesome. Bronze, my favorite color. The AJ doesn't stand for Ann Jen, it stands for Ass Jen. She's an ass.
Children, can we all please get along? Maybe he feels somewhat left out, but you know, like, what can we do?
You know, him and Jen kind of having this whole kind of like bickering with each other and fighting with each other. I wonder if there's something passive-aggressive going on there. You never know.
You never know.
No, but whether there's not some kind of like, oh, poor me, see, look at, I get left out, as opposed to just growing up and dealing with it.
I think you have an important thing nailed. Like, that is his shtick. That's what he regresses to when being a modern guy gets too uncertain and confusing.
Or he can't make a joke about it.
Oh. Home, Josh.
5 weeks after the birth, and Megan and Daryl return home after the renos, and Daryl's finally back in his castle. But it's not long before Megan has him back to cleaning. And amazingly, when Megan shows up, she's left her white glove behind.
That's all you're doing?
For sure. That's like 6 feet. Is that it? You're cool?
It's fun.
Nice.
I've definitely become more relaxed in terms of the cleanliness of the house. I don't harass Daryl to the extent that I used to, and I don't expect the house to be in the shape that it was prior to Josh.
I've noticed a drastic change, most definitely. For the good.
I would rather that he spend more time with him than cleaning.
And baby Josh has a whole stable of admirers who would also like to spend time with him. Sure, grandparents are great, but in this case, they also serve as a reminder of what Daryl and Megan don't want to happen.
They're a good reminder of the fact that their initial relationship didn't work. So
for whatever reason.
It's
But now they're
motivation for us to make things work.
You are just a big boy. They've had a lot of not great models.
I really don't want to be in that situation at all. I want him to have a mom and a dad, and that's it for the rest of his life.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
On the birth of your son. He's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's been 6 weeks since baby Josh has joined the gang, so it's high time to get back to couple therapy.
So what's been happening with the house cleanliness?
I think I've relaxed a lot because you just don't have the time to be as mental as I was previously. He's my #1 priority now. The house isn't.
Yeah. So how's it been since you've been home? How are the things that you were worried about before in terms of Daryl getting used to all the mechanics of having a baby? And
he's really well adjusted, I think.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
We admitted that things weren't great, but let's fix them now before we're married 25 years and hating each other.
I think it's great that now they're sitting in front of the counselor like they have a reason to be there. It seemed like before they were just doing, oh, mom and dad broke up, you know, we should pay someone for no good reason to go through counseling. Now it seems like they're thinking, okay, maybe we did have some issues there, or maybe we're trying to prevent some issues from getting bigger. So I think that's a big step.
Yeah, and they're using counseling now to actually help them through this.
I love what I saw. They're getting serious about the counseling because they already had the goodwill, because they're, you know, nice people. I see good things in their future, you know. They actually did what nobody does. They hired someone and said, we think we need help to protect our relationship, help us. Yay.
Okay.
And now Daryl is becoming way more relaxed in his dad shoes.
Previously, I was not sleeping because I needed to be Josh's protector and make sure that everything was okay, but now I sleep 800% better than I was previously. I'm not getting great sleep, so I still sort of the odd time open up my eyes and make sure everything's okay, but I really can't do a whole lot when Megan's feeding at night. I can give her water and rub her shoulder now and then, but yeah, I help out in other ways. Hey, baby. What's up? Yeah, it's you and I watching sports, buddy.
Daryl as a father has been incredible. Exceeded all expectations.
I feel blessed every day I see him. Every morning I wake up, he is, he's all that I think Megan and I had asked for and wanted.
Our families have really come full force to support us and help us out. It's been fabulous. Hey. The support that they offer on a daily basis, if it's a phone call, if it's coming over to watch him so I can nap, or, you know, changing a diaper here and there. That's your master, buddy. Yeah, you get to do what you want with him.
It's the best thing I've ever done, besides marrying Megan. Right, baby? I think Daddy might have a matching shirt. Then we can go to the bars as matching cool guys. How was work? Good.
Daryl as a father has been incredible. He's exceeded all expectations, and he's a great dad, and he will be for the rest of his life. I know it. He loves Josh more than anything, and he's good at it.
So, Josh is asleep. What do we do now?
I laugh at you.
Our love life is fantastic. No, I feel like you're like eating my tooth.